Hello, I'm Dean Lawton, President of the Law Society for 2021. I'm speaking to you from the traditional lands of the Coast Salish peoples, the Squamish, the Musqueam, and the Tsleil-Waututh First Nations. These were the original keepers of the land where the Law Society is now located. On January 1st, I began my term as president, and I wanted to take this opportunity early on to speak with you. We all know 2020 was a tough year with many challenges. While there are still difficulties ahead of us, there are reasons for hope and optimism. We have news from government that vaccines have been approved and are being administered and rolled out across the country. Our communities have been pulling together, taking precautions to reduce the spread of the virus and adhering to public health directives and orders. The legal profession has also pulled together in cooperation with the courts and government, providing legal services and access to justice for British Columbians. Changes we have been making to overcome barriers to providing legal services through the pandemic have become a foundation for innovation and reform at the Law Society and for all of us as lawyers in British Columbia. I want to thank you for keeping the system running. To guide our efforts, the benchers have adopted a new strategic plan for the years 2021 to 2025. The strategic plan builds on the initiatives that have kept the system running through the pandemic. It has us look to continuously improve how we regulate and respond to challenges you face as lawyers, providing legal services to British Columbians. Over the course of the plan, we will make progress on a number of areas. Innovation in regulation and education of the profession, reconciliation with Indigenous peoples in the justice system, increasing the availability of affordable legal services and access to justice, promoting a profession that reflects the diversity of the public it serves, and increasing confidence in the Law Society, the justice system, and the rule of law. During my term, there are a few areas of the plan that I intend to focus on delivering. One of my priorities is advancing reconciliation and implementation of our Truth and Reconciliation Action Plan. In 2019, the benchers determined that Indigenous intercultural competency is part of a core competency required of all lawyers in the province. In coming months, we will be launching an online course free of charge to lawyers in British Columbia to provide a baseline knowledge of Indigenous laws, legal traditions, along with an understanding of the history and legacy of residential schools. Another priority of mine is improving the availability of legal services through pilots monitored by the Law Society. At the end of last year, the benchers approved the creation of what is called a Regulatory Innovation Sandbox. We have invited proposals for technologies and non-traditional service providers who believe they can offer competent solutions for the significant segment of the public who are not able to access legal services in the current marketplace. The strategic plan also calls for increased engagements with the public and profession to keep everyone informed about new initiatives and regulatory developments. It's a priority of mine to keep you informed of proposals and to enhance consultation and engagement opportunities where you may provide your input and feedback. While provincial health directives currently do not allow in-person gatherings of any size, I plan to tour the province virtually, visiting local bar associations, holding town halls, and meeting with stakeholders. When it becomes possible to resume meetings in person, I'll very much look forward to doing so. These priorities are just a few of the highlights set out in the strategic plan. I encourage you to take a look at them on the Law Society website.